If your manufacturing shop has assembly lines, you might like to see which projects are running on each line. Turns out there's a tool for that. It's called Standard Time, and it answers a lot of similar questions like, which assembly line has a free slot for my next project? Which lines are booked? What is the utilization rate of each assembly line? Which assembly line is my project running on? And others. Let's have a look at project resource allocation in Standard Time, and specifically how that relates to work orders or projects running on assembly lines. Here we go. We'll start by choosing Tools, Assembly Lines here in Standard Time. And this will give you a list of the assembly lines in your operation. You can click the plus symbol to add new ones and then set the properties on those assembly lines. I won't go into the properties here, that's not the focus of this video. We'll be talking about project resource allocation on assembly lines. So you probably would want to right-click on an assembly line and choose Assign Projects. You'll notice that you can have multiple projects assigned to a single assembly line, and normally those projects would execute sequentially, so when one project ends, the next would start, and that would allow you to see the task and project allocation to assembly lines and spot the gaps or slots where you can put new projects. You may also use the Project Tasks tab in Gantt chart to see a timeline of those tasks into the future. Then choose View Project Resource Allocation. You'll notice I'm looking at all projects here, so I'm going to go ahead and click this last option and then choose an assembly line from the drop down. Now here you can see all the projects that are allocated to this assembly line. Pick another one and you see the allocation for that assembly line. You may also notice that the Gantt chart is still visible behind this resource allocation window, and I can grab tasks and projects and drag them and see the effect that it has on that assembly line. You can spot the slots where new projects could be added and use this as a tool to slot new projects for your assembly lines.